Hello, and as always, thank you guys for tuning in to the adventures of D-Webb Enterprises LLC. Today is Saturday, September 18th, 2021, and on today's video, I'm just going to show you guys my next project and show you guys my finished paint project. So, come on with me. So right now, he just wants me, you can see, I'm going to get closer. You can see the rust coming off of that stuff. You can tell how rusted these are. So he wants me to take these brushes, I got 3 of them, doesn't really matter, like I'm doing work for the same landlord that owns multiple properties, so he's not super nitpicky, he just wants it looking good. So let me find a good spot to show you guys. So on here, see all that chippiness you can see in the sun? So he wants me to go through it, scrape it down, and then see how much more smooth that is already. So here, I'll show you again. Let me get you a better example. So right here, how well can you guys see that? All that rust on the side wants me to go down, scrape it till it's smooth. So here's a good example. So there's a lot of rust sticking out over here. Now if you just go and scrape it down, it smooths it out. It's very easy, just takes a little bit of time. So once you smooth it all out, so for example, there's some more rust. You just use these little metal pads and just scrape at it. That's all it takes, just a little bit of time. And then obviously, so that it don't just keep rusting, he's giving me this spray. So I'll come over here and show you guys. So he's giving me this spray that he wants me to use to coat it. Now, obviously, you'd normally use Rust-Oleum, which this is obviously Rust-Oleum, but he just wants me to coat it. And there's an example of how you do that. So you take a piece of cardboard, you'd set the cardboard right behind it, try to get it nice and even. Obviously, I would do a better job, but I'm just doing this as a quick example. Pick up your can. You want to shake it up again. You want to get Rust-Oleum. After you give it a good shaking, you come down. As you can see, I started this. I made another video, but I ended up not liking it. But long story short here, let me grab it. So I have this. As you know, I already said you'll scrape it down, just to show you guys an example. So after you're scraping it down, see how it got this orange? That's when you'll take the can. You just coat it down. Now it's a nice shiny black. But again, I'm gonna have to go back over that. I'm just doing this as a quick example to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm obviously gonna go much better when I'm scraping. Do a much better job than what that looked like. But then I also wanted to show you guys the project I already finished. So again, from ceiling to floor, I'm gonna do that. Scrape them all down, get them nice and smooth, and then paint them with the Rust-Oleum. Same thing with this thing, from the ceiling down to the floor. I'm going to do that with that. And then in my free time, he wants me to, see that giant pile of wood? He wants me to slowly cut this stuff up and just make a neater pile, because he has 2 little fireplaces. Again, this is the guy who owns a bunch of properties. I just do some work for him. So these all we already cut up. I'll show you guys where it came from. So I didn't film this job because, I don't know, I was just with a couple people, we were busy. But all this dead grass part, this tree, there's a tree that fell over. You can see the roots right there. So it fell from over there, stretched all the way across to where all the dirt is, because that's where the tree covered. And then we just dragged it over here, brought it over, cut it up, and now he wants us to cut it up into even like a better pile, kind of make it look like this, even though it just sticks. But he doesn't want the burrow to complain. So that's the main gist of it. So now that you guys know my jobs, oh, almost fell. Sorry, you guys. So those are my 2 little side jobs I have coming up right now. Just working on those, and the pile. But this is the job that I already completed. Thank you guys for staying tuned and watching this far. All this orange over here was once white. So I'm trying to give you guys the best view I can. So let me go to the street from the street angle. Again, all that was white you've seen in my previous videos. So please leave in the comments what you guys think. I hope you approve of my work. I hope you guys maybe would hire me one day. So everything that's orange was white. All the way from that front door, I'll get a better angle, that garage door, this fence, the walkway, and underneath the window. So again, I showed you guys the color in it. I think it was called some sort of fire orange. And this was outdoor paint. So the guy I do work for just wanted it a little cleaned up. Especially this fence, it was looking a little old. It had like kind of green moss growing at the bottom. So it just looks so much better being bright orange. And it goes with the red brick of the house. Alright. So again, this was the adventures of D-Webb Enterprises LLC. I appreciate anybody who watches. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. I'm in the Pittsburgh area. I'm just trying to find some extra work, so anybody who needs help and has been approved of my work and the videos I've showed and approved of my work, please branch out. Again, I'm in the Pittsburgh area. I also sell NFL tickets. My name is D-Webb. This was the adventures of D-Webb Enterprises LLC. I appreciate anybody who watched. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'll do one more walkthrough of my work I did. So again, this was all white. I have it in my previous video. That was all white. Got it nice and bright orange. And again, today is Saturday, September 18th, 2021. So I know my original video that I put up saying when I was going to do it was like almost a week ago. But the problem is he has a bunch of projects, the guy that I do work for. So sometimes something as minor as painting his property just gets put on to after we're done with work. I just go and do an hour or two at a time just to get it done because he's not in a rush, which is really cool and makes me like working for him. But again, I appreciate you guys. Just trying to make sure to give you guys the full feel of everything I did. So again, all that orange. Just a little idea of what the surrounding area looks like that I'm working at. And then on to the next project.